The reason why we can't agree is because all of us, we have such a complicated relationship with the world as Black people that we cannot focus on ourselves. We conform to European culture and we fight against it all at the same time.
I think that Black people have always had culture. The problem is it's so compelling that it's always hijacked, and Black people can't keep a culture because it's always hijacked. People emulate Black culture on a regular basis, and I think that's more of the issue. Is you anything that, whether it's terms, fashion, everything that Black people do is constantly emulated by multiple cultures globally. So that's why you can't really identify it, because it's always hijacked. Just the way that people speak, people all over the globe are using Black people's terminology. That people try to walk like Black people. Anything that you could think about.
So true. What people do you feel? Because one, that definition, words mean something, and that's not the definition of culture. I think that's the way you're interpreting this, using the definition of culture. I'll read it again. Pretty read it earlier. The arts and the manifestations of human intellectual achievement regarded collectively. The customs, arts, social institutions, achievements of particular nation, people, or social group. Do Black Americans have all of those things? You want me to read it again?
No. I understood you. They do, but I don't believe we own that, especially from where we're currently placed, like where we actually reside. And maybe that's my disconnect. I'm admitting that.
So okay.
You're so true. That kind of supports my point, though, that you can't own anything because it's constantly hijacked. You can't. People love it too much. People emulate it too much.
So by your definition, are you saying culture, the way you view culture, is something that you monopolize and capitalize off of?
I think that if you're going to explain a group of people, it should be consistent and definitive, meaning that it's not so much shared. Like, it's very easy to understand Japanese people, Israeli people. We know what their culture consists of.
What is Japanese culture?
Japanese culture?
What is
people, they're people of discipline. They speak Japanese primarily. Most of them don't share Western perspective. They're not an overly religious people, very matriarchal. They concentrate on math. They concentrate on historical facts. Most of them don't ever leave Japan. Their overall delivery system when it comes to food, manufacturing, very precise, and they're minimalistic in their overall approach to life.
Have you lived in Japan, or you just basing this off of your opinion?
I have lived in Japan,
and that's where you got it from.
Yeah,
and you lived around Black people the majority of your life, and you don't know any of those things in regards to us. A comparable analysis of that.
No, outside of us sharing a very passionate expression, and I love that Lucky said that. No, because Black people, from what I've gathered, when we speak about culture, we speak about things that are, again, shared amongst us human. Food, socializing. There still is nothing, in my opinion, that raises the stake. Outside of the night, when Lucky said expression, I kind of took that. I'm like, okay, no, she has a very, very valid point. But I still think that that's hard to own. And maybe from what Trev is saying, it keeps being botched up and shared and distributed. But that still, to me, wouldn't dilute the culture if it is something that is owned by this culture. And when I ask Black people, what is the culture? They really can't express or explain it.
Right, because you're asking for a 10.
And Marcus, after you respond, just FYI, Bo was trying to get in, and I know Pretty had a hand up and sharing.
True. I think you should review the definition, because you're looking for a different word other than culture when you're saying that. Because based off the definition of culture, we have that in abundance, and it's clear, and it's probably one of the most influential in the world. Now, to disregard that is strange to me, but everybody got their own opinion. And I think the things that you instituted for other people that you see very clearly, I wonder why there's that.
We're fighters. We're largely
all of those things.
Largely egalitarian.
Let's not usurp. Usurp. Yeah.
My fault. I thought I was mute.
Who are you talking to then? Who you was talking to?
Just hey, look, I'm talking to my damn self, man.
Oh, okay, my fault.
I'm yelling at the clouds right now.
You can say a lot of things are hijacked from the black community. That is a fact. A good example would be TikTok. Y'all remember when TikTok back in like 2019, 2018, where you had a bunch of white folk dancing to a bunch of rap music, and it was pretty much making a lot of those rap songs popular, but these rappers weren't getting paid for it, right? These rappers, weren't really getting the acknowledgement that they were looking for other than from the song, right? But see, here's the thing. There's just like, look, we put a song up. Instead of y'all actually promoting it, y'all just sitting over here dancing it, which it does turn into a trend. And a lot of these people are not getting money for it. The dances that they create, all of these dances and songs that we create, these are trends that your white folk wants to pretty much create off of our music, and that could kind of easily turn into a culture in of itself, where a shared culture where, hey, we will give y'all some of our rap music and y'all can sit over here and dance to it, and hey, this is how we come together. No. No. Brothers and sisters put a lot of work into that music, to put a lot of time into that, so you got to go ahead and credit them. And of course, some people are going to say, well, dude, it's a song, it's already going to get the credit, right? But once again, the point is, the whole message is the fact that this is what black people created, and you have white people who are now jumping on TikTok, taking our music and dancing to it, creating all these freaking dances, creating all these trends, and not giving the artists the proper credit. This is why you had the issue that you had back then. This is why you don't really see them dancing to that stuff now.
Lottery took off, you know what I'm saying? That's when the world caught on. That's when the girl did the dance. Shout out Jalea. That's when the white girl on TikTok did, and
they stole it. So it was a big deal, wasn't it? Wasn't it something about somebody else stole the dance?
But that's how I got in front of it. Let me tell you how God worked, bro. So Lottery was, you know what I'm saying? I could see it moving online. When you as an artist, I don't know if y'all know, but I know when some shit about to pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's how many reels you seeing, how many times you getting tagged in that bitch. You get on Twitter, you see that motherfucker. You get on Instagram, you see that bitch moving. You go outside, somebody like, hey, that new shit. You know
all
when some shit cooking. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that motherfucker was cooking. So one day, I get on Twitter and I see, I get tagged in AJC News. That's a big publication. You know what I'm saying? That's the news. You know what I'm saying? And they was talking about a girl who did a dance to my song that wasn't getting credit. Mind you, I wasn't on TikTok. I wasn't on none of these. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't on that. So I'm like, damn, like this can go left. You know what I'm saying? Like the song doing too good, and they got them. If this damn tweet go up, it can make me look crazy. Like I'm not the creator. You know what I'm saying? That turn the dance up.
Yeah.
Black,
young
like,
black girl.
You ain't fucking. You know what I'm saying? You know nigga twist shit and turn shit to something else. So I'll tell you how God work. So I reached out. And one of my dogs, you probably know, Pat Certified? Well, he over there, our generation with drummer now, my dog Pat. I don't know how I got on the phone with Pat. He called me. He had to call me because I ain't know he even had connection. He was like, bro, that girl, that's my homegirl from college daughter. I was like, ain't no fuck way. You know, so he's like, bro, that's her daughter, bro. And it was around Valentine's Day. I was like, shit, bring him to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring the girl. You know what I'm saying? I give him a little bear, give him some Valentine's shit, and we record him doing a dance, and I'm in the video.
Right.
In the A room. He was like, shit, all right, cool. Made the call, and if you go, you know what I'm saying, type it in all over Google, and I had Jalea and her friend doing the dance, and I'm in the background.
I seen you embraced her.
And I was just bouncing. You know what I'm saying? That bit went viral. Like, that what took the shit up through there.
It was wholesome. It was
wholesome. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, like, it changed the whole narrative of what they try to, you know what I'm saying, like the AJC.
So what were they separating you from the girl, or were they separating? Because explain to the audience exactly what happened with the dance and the record.
Another good example is when you see a lot of your entertainers, right? When you see a lot of white women who want to seem like they're a part of the culture, who become artists, right? And they're truly deep into the culture. If they become a rapper, right? A white rapper, a white female rapper, they always gravitate towards what? Towards your Lottos of the world, towards your Cardi B's of the world. They gravitate towards that side because that's what your black women connect to. And I just always ask, how is it and why is it that anytime these white women want to jump into our culture, they only want to become somebody who's like a Nicki Minaj, somebody who's like a Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, overly sexualized, looking like your stereotypical black woman. Prime example, Iggy Azalea. I mean, you got pregnant by Playboy Cardi, right? Then you have some chick from Love and Hip Hop. Her name is Maria or whatnot. Then you have Bad Baby. I mean, once again, we can go down the whole list of white women who want to take on this, who want to just be a part of the black culture. They literally take on the worst stereotypes that are true, people. Sit here and talk about the stereotypes as much as you want, but they are true. There's a reason why these women are jumping into it, and they are portraying that lifestyle. They are portraying that style of black woman. Another good example, and this one right here is going to bring the memory back, right? Y'all remember the chick who always used to say period I, period I, whatever.
Period I, period I, period.
Where do y'all think she got that from? Where do y'all think she got that period I, period stuff from? The same chick that your black women protect, that your black women love, that your black women look up to, right? From in the sisterhood. Your girl Megan Thee Stallion, right? Got the same cadence, sounds like her and everything. At one point in time, Megan Thee Stallion was saying period and period and period. Like all of that is from Megan Thee Stallion.
Period I, period I, period I.
That's right. There's only one Megan Thee Stallion. Next to mine.
Two velo. Period.
She's mimicking black women. But when we sit here and say, well, these white women are taking up the negative stereotypes, and these black women are saying, yeah, they are taking up the negative stereotypes. But then we sit here and turn around and see the whole shade room backing up Megan Thee Stallion, who is literally the person that a lot of these women are mimicking. It just shows that y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all just end up contradicting yourselves, and y'all just end up proving our point even further. So yes, but the whole point is, yes, they're gonna hijack some of our stuff, right? It is what it is, right? And we talk about box braids on this channel all the time. I just simply say, if you're gonna sit here and steal blonde hair and have that on your head and have blonde wigs on your head, then it should be okay for white women to be able to wear box braids. But if you want to keep the box braids exclusively to yourself, then hey, guess what? They have to exclusively keep blonde hair for themselves until African Americans can start naturally growing blonde hair ourselves. But let's continue.
So many thoughts, but I think I'll go with this one now since we're here. I think that the reason why we think we don't have a defined culture is because we have been indoctrinated to have a Euro mindset, a Eurocentric mindset. And so we try to define our culture by comparing it to other cultures and the white culture and the whoever else's culture. We look to other people and it's like, our culture doesn't look like that, so we don't have one. Instead of defining ourselves for ourselves, we are like, well, we not like the white people. Well, we not like them over there. We're not. Genuinely, we're not. The reason why we can't agree is because all of us, we have such a complicated relationship with the world as Black people that we cannot focus on ourselves. We conform to European culture and we fight against it all at the same time. We revere and we covet European culture and we hate it all at the same time. And because we are battling back and forth with that, then we look at ourselves and we're like, you ghetto, I love Black people, but I hate a nigga. Like, we do so many things And we turn against ourselves, that we see no value in ourselves. We say we love being Black, but we hate. I hate twerking. I hate weaves. I hate this. And I hate when people wear their pants below their butts. All of that. You got to accept all of it. It's all a thing. But the base of everything, because even that woman that wear that long weave that you don't like, she still finna go to church. She love her grandma, and she can still communicate with you how we communicate. She still listens to the music. She can make the music. She can, all of these things. Like, they're all artists. They're like, all of us are all of these things at our base level. You may not like the way it looks played out all the time, but we have a very defined and clear culture. Y'all just don't want to accept it because y'all hate yourselves at a certain point. All of us have been through it. I've been through it. I have been through that. I have been told, you don't talk like the other Black people. Why you don't act like the other Black people? And so I ended up hating how we spoke, how we looked, our mute, all of that. I went through that because I saw myself through a white lens.
Who asked you that, Bo?
Yeah. Right. Bo is just talking just to talk. She's just talking just to hear herself talk. But I mean, she brings up a great point, right? She's saying that, hey, well, listen, we pretty much conform to the same, to the same people we want to get away from, to the same people we complain about. We fight against the same people we conform to. And yes, thank you. That's your sisters all day. You're mainly talking about your sisters. Because only your sisters will conform. Because here's the thing, this is a great example. When we talk about our hair, just go look at my page. Just go look at Stop Playing with Trey. And when you go look at his page, you look at a lot of these women, when they get back into a corner and they, because you want to know why they are wearing, Black women's hair, and you having a little bit of pushback, the first thing that they will start to do is that they will start to say, well, hey, as Black women, we couldn't really wear our hair. Well, we had a freaking, deal with European standards. Well, the reason women today, right in 2025, right now, the reason you still have some women wearing wigs and weaves, blind wigs and weaves, is because they are conforming to the white community. They're conforming to society. But yet these are the same ones who then say that they're pro-Black feminist. These are the same women who sit here and say, man, listen, I'm all about the Black community. A prime example is Pretty Intellectual from from Lapeef Network, where she is all about the Black community. Yet she had I guess it was like some blind. She had some blonde in her hair. It's like, once again, how can you sit here and you talk about the white man, but then turn around and sit here and put on a blind wig and a blind weave? Come on, man. It doesn't make any sense. But once again, that's our sisterhood. Hypocritical. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till the next one.